All right, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how to change the output shaft seal off your transfer case. This is a pretty common oil leak. I'm not going to be doing the job, I'm just going to be showing you how to do the job. If you want to check out any of my other oil leak videos, it'll be in the description or on screen somewhere you can click. All right, let's get into it. The car should be parked like this, and you should chalk every single wheel because we're going to be taking the propeller shaft off. So you want to chalk all your wheels just in case you're on an incline or whatever. Handbrake on, chalk all the wheels, happy days, all right? That's the first step, and it's crucial. All right. So this is what you call the propeller shaft, okay? Now, if your oil leak is all around this coupling, this is a dust protector coupling, which is really common for this seal in here from the back of the transfer case to leak like crazy and just cause a massive mess. You can do this at home if your car isn't in warranty. But yeah, the first thing you want to do after you chalked all the wheels, which as I said is a very important job. So yeah, this is your uni joint, okay, and this is the flange for the diff. So you want to make a mark here with a white pen, or somehow you know that that's where it went, okay? Once you do that, it's a 17mm and a 17mm, okay? Now if you're having trouble getting the top one, use a different combination of tools, all right? But you should be able to get spanners in every single one of these. The top one might be a little bit harder, but most cases you'll be able to do it. You'll be able to break it free anyways because your handbrake's on and you're in park. These are one-use only bolts, so something to make note of. If you're doing this job, I would replace them, go to Propeller part or Navara part or Nissan and get 4 nuts and 4 bolts, okay? Because these are one-use only. They're kind of like stretch bolts and they come pre-tensioned, well not pre-tensioned, but they come pre-lubed with Loctite, all right? So once that's off, this whole thing will drop down, all right? You might have to get a little, like a pry bar or something in here just to separate it like that, all right? Once you've done that, you should be able to pull this whole propeller shaft out, okay? So just be careful, it's pretty light. It's not as light as you would think it would be. But once you've done that, all right, now this part is going to be hard to show you how to do because I'm not doing it. But this whole thing will come out of the yoke, all right? The next job is to bash this off, okay? So here is a little guide, all right? You want to hit it here and you want to hit it here with a wooden mallet, or put a block of wood here and hit it with a normal one. You do not want to hit this with a metal hammer because you'll bend it, and then when you put everything back together, you'll be having trouble, all right? Now, I'll put photos on screen of what the seal looks like when this is off. When the seal is off, sorry, when this coupling is off, you want to use a seal puller or a pry bar in between. It'll be like that, all right? And some ATF fluid will come out, all right? Because that's what's in this transfer case, all right? So once that's out, that's really easy. Just clean it up a little bit with a rag, put your new seal in so it's tight, so it's flush, all right? All the way around, double check it's flush all the way around. Then you want to obviously clean this up because it'll be messy inside of this coupling, and you want to slowly hit it on every single side, and you want to sort of make sure it's not bent. You see how this is completely flat because this has never been off. Yours might start to dent in a little bit from where you might have messed up, how you took it off. So if that's the case, please straighten it out. If you don't straighten it out, you will get your propeller shaft in here, that little bit there, that flange there will hit and you'll have a nasty sound, all right? So yeah, once you've done that, you want to hit this all the way pretty much till it touches like it is now, all right? This is factory, this hasn't been touched. Majority of the times I do it to where I push it all the way up to this rim, but that's up to you how you want to do that part, okay? And then just tighten everything back together, put this back in, all right? How this goes into here is not a major issue. It doesn't, from my knowledge, need to be lined up this side of it, but the other side, please line up the other side, all right? Tighten all the bolts, go on a road test, make sure there's no sound from this hitting this because you've bent the fuck out of this, and then you should be good to go. Hope I've given you a few tips and tricks on how to replace your transfer case output shaft seal. If you have any other leaks that you want help with, let me know in the comment section below and I'll try and help you out. Again, if you want to check out my full engine oil leaks, it'll be on the screen now.